Hi everybody. I wanted to do a month 2 recap, and I actually have a second. I am laying on my couch. Baby is asleep, napping, and I'm laying on my couch for the first time, relaxing in a really long time. I think probably since he was born. So, that being said, I will skip forward a little bit to my next baby and me update and just let you guys know that this week so far has been a total turnaround from last month. I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel, and but I will get more into that next week about how um, awesome it's been the past couple days. Hopefully, it keeps up. But if he's just given us a break, that's cool too. So, anyway, I wanted to just recap month 2 with a newborn. For me, personally, so far it was the hardest month. Well, I don't have much to compare it to, but it definitely was harder than month 1. Um, Month 2, I've read, there's between 6 and 8 weeks is month 2, and that's when newborns peak at fussiness and irritability and crying. And that was our month 2, for sure. He cried more than he didn't. And this kid has lungs on him. He doesn't just like whimper, he wails. When he's really upset, he cries. You can hear him from the basement if he's upstairs. Like, I don't even need a baby monitor. I can hear him. Um, so so he was a bit difficult this month. I mean, month 2 is a bit difficult, honestly. He was still barely sleeping. He was crying a lot. And I think also you're just still, at least for me, getting to know the baby, and you think that you know what he really wants, but it's still a learning process, and you're trying to get to know this human who also doesn't really know what he wants. And so to say that I knew what he wanted when he was crying, I mean, maybe sometimes I did, but it's definitely getting easier now. Like, I would say, once you get into month 3, I definitely am being able to stay on top of knowing what he's wanting. And it's mostly due to schedules. Like I said, like towards the end of month 2, they start to be a little bit more predictable in terms of their schedules, and when they need to sleep and when they need to eat, and it just becomes a little bit more predictable, so it's easier to have that battle ready when you know that he's gonna eat at 11:30. He eats at 11:30 almost every day, so you're already getting that bottle ready before the meltdown and crying starts because you're trying to get a bottle ready while he's hungry. Um, so anyway, month 2 um, was definitely hard, and with him just not being super happy. But at the same time, those really like low points when he was like not happy at all, super uncomfortable, were also met with really high points this month because he really started smiling. Like, we get big smiles, especially in the morning, not so much at night, but in the mornings when he first wakes up and throughout the morning. He loves to smile at you, and that started this month. And tummy time, him being able to hold himself up and like not crawl, but he's trying to, um, all that fun stuff, and smiling at toys, and outgrowing his newborn clothes. He's outgrown his newborn clothes. He's in 3 month clothes now. They're a little big on him, but the newborn stuff doesn't fit anymore. And yeah, I mean, I think that pretty much sums it up. We did so many things this month. We tried so many different things, like Mylicon for gas, and Zantac for heartburn, and gripe water, and colic relief herbal medicine. Like, we just tried so much stuff because we were trying to figure out what was wrong with this kid. And I don't know if it's just time, but you know, this month that's what we were doing, and now so far this week and going into month 3 has been a lot different, and he seems just a lot happier, and he's sleeping more. We month 2 also brought us the swing, which I wish and I will have for the next one from the beginning. He loves the swing, and so we learned a lot this month. Month 2 brought on a lot of learning, a lot of challenges, a lot of ups, and a lot of downs. Um, but that's all part of it, and 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 it's great. I mean, it really is great, and you learn a lot every day, and it's really rewarding. So that was month 2 recap, and as you can see, I'm all ready for Christmas. I have a little bit more downtime now because he's sleeping more, or I've learned that he needs to sleep more. So if he's starting to fuss a little bit and I know he's not hungry, I just put him in the swing, turn the swing on, and he goes to sleep, and he stays asleep for an hour or two sometimes now, again during the day for his naps, and he needs that sleep. And that was my fault. That was something that I wasn't staying on top of in month 2. I don't think he was getting enough sleep in month 2. So, I don't think they can oversleep. If they're sleeping, let them sleep. Don't wake them up. In month 1 you have to for feeding, but I would say in month 2 just let them sleep. If they're sleeping, they need it. And he's been happier since I've been letting him sleep and making him sleep basically when I know that he needs to. Um, so yes. So I will see you guys next week, and then again for a month 3 recap after Christmas. Bye.